Welcome back, everyone. Today is 19th of April, World Liver Day, and fatty liver can affect anyone, and fatty liver can kill. Many of us actually don't even bother. Many of the people who I consult, and I've seen it, even including doctors, are just casually they say that when you get even a fatty liver, grade 1 or grade 2, or even fibrosis, they don't even bother. They just say it's casually, they say it is okay. But it's not okay. Liver, if you have even a fatty liver, it can kill you. And we are going to explore it actually, which I said initially. I'm going to continue with the some of the points. What is liver actually? Liver is actually a most overworked organ in your body, one of the major organ in your body. And what is the function of it is basically it break down. You know that in the air, basically a lot of toxins are actually accumulating in the water. Your drinking water is not clean. Your air is not clean. It's polluted. Many people think that just drinking alcohol and just maybe eating some food is making you non-alcoholic fatty liver or alcoholic fatty liver. It is not true. Some of the medications in the pollution in the air, in the water, anything you consume, secondhand smoking. You don't have to smoke. Some people say, I never drink alcohol, but he smokes. Smoking can actually kill you. That not only that, with liver cancer also. So, liver, the major job of the liver is actually breaking down the toxins, not only from the food, it's actually from the atmosphere. Now, what else? Liver is actually a big chemical factory. Imagine you have a huge chemical factory that actually doing every single day of cleaning and cleaning and cleaning. If you know, it is actually, it can break down a good what you need and the bad what you can remove from your entire system or your body or your blood. Am I right? That's what the function of the liver. So, how it works, normally toxins accumulate in the body, and because of 35 to 40% only most of the people work actually. So literally most of the people on the planet, 35 to 45% only their liver works. It's not a complete. Now many people think that my liver is perfectly all right. 100% of the time I see a person, they do a blood test and come to me and a consultation, including doctors. They do a blood test and casually they come and say that they do a blood test. Okay, so we all concluding this matter because once again we were discussing about the liver health. The truth is toxins we know are that accumulating liver is an amazing with the food, and major organ, with even the vegetables, with the plastic and a lot of things. And actually most of the people, I would say out of 197, 98% of the people in the planet, they have 35 to 45% of the efficiency of the liver. So the liver is accumulated, it's not functioning properly. And liver can clean up too. So if you imagine a healthy liver, if you have a healthy liver, it can clean up to 99% of the bacteria and toxin. So imagine 35 to 45% of your liver is only functioning. Whoever see this thing, they think that I don't have a fatty liver. You may have a grade 1, grade 2, fibrosis or liver cirrhosis, the last stage, and your liver is not able to clean up. And if your liver is clean, and it can clean up to 99% of the bacteria and toxins. 2.25 liters blood pass through the liver every single minute. Imagine if it is in an hour, 60 minutes, average of 2 liters if you take it, it will be 60 multiplied by 2 or 2.5, 120, 125 to 150 liters of blood is coming to the liver just to clean. So imagine how many in a whole day liters of blood is coming, just circulating and trying to clean. It's a lot actually, guys. Thousands of liters of blood is keep on coming to clean. It's a chemical factory. It's one of the major load. It is having it. and is actually trying to clean. And 35 to 45% of the people, or 90% of the people only have 35 to 45% of the efficiency they have. And they think that I don't have a fatty liver, I don't have any. Yes, the thing is actually you don't have to take a medication. You're not going to die today. But if you want to be living a quality of life without diseases, I'm going to tell you a lot. You need to have a clean liver. Liver makes 1 liter of bile a day to carry toxins away. So just 1 liter, what does a liver do is it need to clean the toxins. It makes 1 liter of bile a day, which is a lot actually, 1 liter of bile to clean up your bad things. And normally many people don't know what is the symptoms. They in the olden days, I used to say if you have a little pricking pain, that's a pricking pain as to have a severe fatty liver. So if you have a pain here on the below belly, it's actually right side, a little bit on the right side, and you may have, sometimes it's like a pin that you're just pushing. Just like this, it's like a needle, like you're pushing it. Sometimes it happens. That means actually you may have a fatty liver. But moreover, the most important thing is actually if you wake up in the morning, if you feel that I like today this morning, I slept almost 6 to 7 hours because I had few drinks yesterday. It was my birthday yesterday and I was celebrating. And today this morning I felt like I need to sleep more. But if it happens every single day after your sleep, if you're tired, that means you may have a fatty liver. Another thing, if you have a nausea, or if you're eating heavy food or fatty food or a bit of alcohol, then you may have to be careful. You may have a fatty liver. Then you have some acne, enzymes and all, muscle pain. People have muscle pain, joint pain, and you get a lot of age sports and infections and all this. Keep on getting the infections. You may have sign of you already have a fatty liver. Now, many people have yellow skin or yellow eyes, and difficult to digest the food and constipation. All this can also as a cause or it can be a symptom of a fatty liver. Now, some people actually, the other day I have Abhilash. Abhilash is actually drinks a lot of alcohol, one of my employee. And this guy don't smoke actually. And he sat there and he said, Dr. Jaison, somebody is smoking here. And I just was very curious because we were sitting in the gym, power gym, and I said, no, it cannot be anyone smoking. And literally, it was not there. It was actually one of my best trainer. Actually, he cannot survive. His name is N start with. I don't want to mention his name. He's the best trainer, but he cannot avoid a cigarette. And he was literally more than 100 or 150 meters outside the parking in the corner just behind the gym. He was smoking, and that smell came to Mr. Abhilash. And today he's actually in the hospital, I would say. And we could see that he has a severe fatty liver. An example. So if you smell strong, the cigarette and the perfumes, when you get it, you cannot get it. Petrol, if you go to a gasoline station, strong smell and any other chemicals, you may have a symptom of fatty liver. So you have to be careful. Then, if it's your liver is not functioning properly, guys, you have to be really worried. You have to be really worried. You may get a big chance to get a fatty liver. That fatty liver can cause your brain. How it can affect your brain is most of the time when your blood is going into the liver, literally to clean up, and you have 2 to 2.5 liters of blood coming to the liver, 150 liters of blood coming to the liver, your liver is efficiency. Let's say doctors say you have a grade 1 or grade 2. It's like this. I have a very big office in Marina. This is my Bergman clinic. And if I go to Marina, I open the door actually just to get some nice air because it's a waterfront and one of my beautiful office. And the other day when I went, I just left one door open this yesterday or day before yesterday. So one of the client asked, why do you only left one door open? Usually you do 2 door open. I said, actually, I'm not thinking to go sit here because somebody can sneak in. So I just want to get some air in. So he said, oh, that's the truth. Yeah. So what I'm trying to say, one door was open. If it's like your grade 1 fatty liver, then some of your blood is coming to, because there is no doorkeeper. Am I right? So no security there, anyone can sneak in. Now, because we have a main door, and that is actually somebody is watching that door. Here there is no one watching. If I'm stepping out, the door is open, and my major things, my phones, maybe 5-6 more of my phones or something, somebody can just come and sneak it and going out. The same thing with your liver. Liver is a powerful organ. If it's not able to function as 100%, the doctors say, yeah, you have a grade 1 or grade 2 fatty liver. Yeah, they're not trying to prescribe your medicine, a lifestyle change or something that we're suggesting, but most of the people, they don't understand that. But the most important thing here is that grade 1 or grade 2 fatty liver, the one door is open, some of the chemical is coming. If you say grade 2 is around 60-70% of the chemical is getting in without cleaning. So that means a lot of accumulating the toxin. Now, the blood is going to the brain. Imagine the blood is getting to the brain, and brain is actually not able to disarm, or brain need a clean blood to function properly. You guys, you understand, your brain, if your heart stops, doctors can revive you. But you had about brain death means you dead. Am I right? So if your brain is not getting clean blood means, and it's affecting it, and it's going to be a big problem, and that actually can affect your brain and your nervous system. And these two, nervous system is like your network. This network, imagine if you don't have a software in a computer, that's your nervous system, and your brain without, what do you call is the piece, Mr. Basil? It's called a CPU, or what is the motherboard or something, am I right? Huh? CPU, central processing unit. Yeah, CPU or motherboard, and that is your brain, and that your entire software in it, and literally your body is not going to function. Your liver is going to cause all this problem. Eventually, liver can affect your brain, your nervous system, your memory loss, Parkinson and Alzheimer's, you can get it. So eventually it can affect you entirely. So be careful with that. It's not just the liver is a small thing that you're going to get a liver damage. And a lot of time actually, you understand this liver has a lot of other, what do you call it, is that the function is it actually manufactures and balance the hormones. So women has to be very careful. Most of the women, they have, in my this thing, I have to mention it. Actually, if you have a hormonal imbalance, you have a fatty liver. You have 100% fatty liver. Most of the women the girls comes to me and they say, I have a PCOD, and they don't have a clue. I'm not going to take a class on PCOD, but if you have a PCOD, 100% you have a fatty liver. 100% because you have inflated liver. And you may be getting treated by contraceptives and diabetic medicine. Yesterday a girl came, an educated girl came. Day before yesterday I have 3 doctor girls came. They don't have any clue. They're saying, I just have a hormonal imbalance. I'm just taking birth control pills and diabetic medicine. Guys, PCOD is a severe, it's equivalent to diabetics, or it's even worse than it. So if one of your friend or your family or your daughter or someone has it, please, I do run a lot of programs to reverse PCOD. Yes, lifestyle modification, and we can naturally, it can reverse some functional rotational exercise and some treatments. Is very simple to reverse it. 2-3 months, you may able to get a normal liver ovulation. But the most important thing is taking action, not ignoring it, please. You know that if you have a PCOD, you may not even able to, the girls cannot even get conceived. Some of them don't know. So my point here is, if you have any hormonal issue, you have a high chance to have fatty liver. That's what I'm trying to explain. If you're obese, most of the people I say, I have only belly fat, 100%. If you have an extra 10 kg your pouch, that means you have a fatty liver. Kids, they are big, they have a fatty liver. I've seen a lot of kids is affecting with the fatty liver. You don't have to drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. Somebody comes and tell me that they have it actually. So the liver manufactures and balances the hormones. It stores a lot of vitamins and minerals, assembles the amino acids, makes cholesterol. So cholesterol, we need cholesterol. Many people think that, why the cholesterol is a bad guy? Cholesterol is a good guy. Actually, many people think that cholesterol is a bad guy and cholesterol is an excellent guy, that we need it actually for the cholesterol. So, and liver makes the cholesterol, and cholesterol do a lot of functions, you know, understand? And liver does a 500 vital function. Unbelievable, 500 plus, unbelievable, isn't it? And it controls glucose and fat supply. So imagine if your glucose, if you are a diabetic patient and if you don't have a proper liver, most of the diabetic people will have a fatty liver, and your sugar is not controlled. You're taking medicine. If your liver is good, maybe you can regulate your sugar and you can regulate your diabetes, and you can even reverse your diabetics. So in my program, whoever comes to Dr. Jaison's weight loss program, reversing lifestyle diseases, the first place I do is to reversing the fatty liver and simple cleansing program. That's what we do. And it also key in immunity. So if you don't have a healthy liver, means you get diseases. And the good news is actually, guys, the good news is amazing. You need to have a proper diet. Diet means someone think that avoiding alcohol, someone think that avoiding the red meat, someone think that actually avoiding the egg yolk. It's not that, guys. A proper diet is more in vegetables, which means not the grains, not even the fruits. You should not. I have a guy who had a fatty liver. Someone told him to eat more fruits and vegetables, and he went and made a lot of smoothie. Imagine, he put like 5-6 apples and made a smoothie, and he was drinking like orange juice, blending it and squeezing it out on all the orange juice. He was eating a lot of banana smoothies. End of the day, he was having grade 1 fatty liver to a grade 3, which is fibrosis, within 3 months, and he came to me. So fructose is a culprit. Guys, if you are eating fruits, eat fruits as a whole. Don't drink the juice or the smoothie. Please underline this very important point. Many people, even, sorry to say that some of the health professionals, they don't understand this. Fructose, glucose, all these things are culprit worse than alcohol. I know a guy who drinks a lot of orange juice, and he drinks almost, but actually added sugar orange because he doesn't like it, the fresh orange juice, or he wants sweetened orange juice, and he drink it. He got the same into a liver cirrhosis within 3 months. How? He'd been drinking all that orange juice, and it's actually affected him. He don't drink alcohol. You understand? So sometimes you don't have to, you think that I'm eating healthy. It's not healthy. I'm eating only rice, and you may get it. So it's sometimes you understand what is a good food. You need to learn it. That's what we teach. We do look into your blood type, your genetic, your gender, your conditions, and even your gut balance. That's what Dr. Jaison's programs are. And the most beautiful thing is some of the food supplements like calamari and a lot of things. I have a book, I've been trying to read and understand because I've been in this industry for 40 years. Still now, every now and then we get a lot of information. I have 100 books to refer for this seminar. I found this book. Actually, I thought I need to read out some of the supplements. Actually, some of the supplements like calamari and vitamin C, they all can help. It can actually help you to reverse a fatty liver, or it can make you lose weight even. So you can get, if you have a proper diet and lifestyle and exercise and food supplements, and you can maintain your liver health at any age. That's the most important. If you live, someone's skin is glowing, like I can't say mine actually these days, because I was in Europe 2 weeks and I put on some weight because I've been traveling and eating every day. It's a buffet, a lot of good food, and I had to put on weight to have another challenge. So I put on 10 kg more, and that actually made me not really a good skin glowing. You may have remember me probably in February, and then I was amazingly looking much younger than right now. Now I look maybe 5 to 10 years older, which I can maybe reverse it. So I just wanted to tell you a story, actually, the skin glowing. If you have amazingly good, clean liver, and I will tell you a story. If some of you know actor Mohanlal, actually, I met Rajinikanth sir, the actor Rajinikanth sir, the Tamil superstar or one of the Indian superstar. And Rajinikanth sir met Mohanlal sir first after a long time. And he looked at Mohanlal sir and he said, "Hey, Mr. Lal, what happened to you, man?" In Tamil, he said, "Appappa, எப்படிடா உங்களோட face எப்படி இருக்கும், உங்களோட skin எல்லாம் எப்படியா glow ஆயிருக்கும், you looking amazing, looking like a 40, if you remove my suit, I'm like having a goosebumps, it coming from me inside." Basically, he was appreciating that your skin is glowing like a kid, which was true. I know Lal sir for last 25, 28 or less than 30 years, and I know him actually. He's been intensely last 3 or 4 years continuously. For all his life he has done exercise, but the last 4-5 years he's having an amazing determination and discipline and diet and socialization. Is an amazing person, and he has done that routine and the lifestyle modification. You could see him in this. Many of you know his age, and he look into maybe into 40s, and that is what Rajinikanth was saying. And moreover, it was interesting. We came from a shoot after Kerala, and he had to go for a complete test. And the doctor, one of his doctor for the last 20 years, and he said, "Mr. Lal, you have the best health I have the last 20 years of history." And he showed in the computer his cholesterol level, his sugar level and he has a 0, which means not even a grade 1. And I had grade 1 fatty liver when I tested that time. I was ashamed. Actually, people knows me as Lal sir's trainer, and I was overweight that time, So it was actually even he's almost 10-15 years older to me, and I felt really bad. So going back to the story, that test proved that actor Mohanlal didn't have any fatty liver, and equivalent his skin was glowing. It was not a makeup, it was just actually literally how much you can put a makeup, am I right? So he was glowing, his skin was glowing, his body was glowing, and he was shocked. So literally, one of the thing I'm just trying to say, you can have an amazing skin glow when you have a proper fat liver actually. And many of the things like plastics and pesticides and food packaging and cosmetics and so many chemicals actually body a lot of even if you buy a lettuce, and that is not even clean actually, because it's 11 times it's sprayed. And cabbage, you should not eat even a Chinese food, I would say, because most of the time it's sprayed more than 10 times. The other day I was in a street food, there's amazing food. Someone said there is an amazing Chinese food they're selling. Then I said, okay, let's go there. But I was shocked. They just packed, they're throwing all that cabbage actually in the sack from supermarket or from the market, and they just taking in the table and just chopping it and just taking and throwing in and they're just doing a stir fry for me. And my friend, the other people did, and I didn't eat it because I know that these lettuce or cabbage, these are sprayed more than 11 times. And even if you leave it for vinegar and the water or even with some turmeric powder, or I have an alkaline machine which I'll tell you should drink alkaline water and alkaline pitcher, that even actually can help you even to remove. But even though that cannot actually remove, and that is actually goes into your system, and your body may not able to, or liver may not able to clean it. And all these things actually can cause breast cancer, ovarian cancer, testicular cancer, prostate cancer, and it's an alarming state. All this is happening. So you have to be very careful that because if you're using a lot of plastic and other chemicals and certain foods, try to get organic food or buy an alkaline water, which is, I can show you later. You can contact us. We have a machine that actually can drink it. It may prevent cancer. It's called water ionized alkaline power water. It is an actually ionizer as a Japanese technology. It cleans, it's high in pH or an acidic. It can clean the vegetable, and you can drink 9 pH, 10 pH. It may promote the health. actually hydrate your body better, and that actually can help, because you need a lot of lubricants, a lot of good quality water and minerals to store, because in the normal water, refined water, there is no minerals left. You understand? So here you can have more, and you don't have a constipation. Liver can make a lot of bile, and then your digestive system and everything will be perfect. Lesser load, circulation will be better, lesser toxin, is all going to happen better. You understand? So be aware of that. Foods to avoid. Definitely everybody knows. Someone says, tell me that drinking one peg of alcohol. In the olden days, my ancestors used to say that one peg of alcohol is okay, 2 peg of alcohol is okay, it's nothing damaging. 1 drop of alcohol is bad for you. 1 drop of alcohol is bad for you, I'm telling you. I drink sometimes wine, I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you, people out there actually. But if you wanted to have alcohol, you have to be sparingly, consume it moderately. You know, if you drink a binge, someone comes and tell me that I don't drink alcohol at all, and this guy had a fatty liver, he had a fibrosis, and I find out what does he do is, he goes in once a week drinking pattern. He say, my friend drink every day, his friend drink 30 ml, his name is, he's a South Indian guy, I know him for a long time. He takes 1 whole drink, actually 1 drink. You know, I know Ricardo, another friend of mine, he's my director, one of my companies, and he's a British guy. You might see him in his videos. I'll give you 2-3 stories of these people. And this guy, the guy who's drinking once a month or twice a month or 4 times a month, he has liver cirrhosis than the guys who drink every day. So Mr. Jacob, an example, a name, he drinks 30 ml of alcohol every single day after a long time of exercise, walking. He comes and put 30 ml. He watches the TV, put a lot of water, refill the water. He takes sip by sip and he drink it. And in the night, he doesn't eat any carbs and starch, which help him actually to maintain. If he is eating after, that's the cause. And again, Ricardo is in London and in Europe. He drinks every day. Yesterday he said he was in his Portuguese house, and he said, my parents left a lot of bottle, and I just opened, I finished 2-3 bottles in the last 2 days. So, and still, I was with him last 2 weeks back in London. He showed me a report. He is 63, 64, like Lal Sar's age, and unbelievable. He doesn't have a fatty liver. I still have a fatty liver, almost a grade 1, and I was shocked. I'm saying someone drinking. So it's that drinking habit is important. You understand? And the guy who's drinking once a week, he's doing a binge drinking. Binge drinking is what? He drinking 5-6 drinks, like boom, boom, and getting in once a week, twice a month, 3 times a month. When you binge drinking, the scars comes to the liver. The scar means when you eat unhealthy food. People think that when you drink, it's only the scars happen. It's not really actually true. The truth is actually, even if you drink once a week, a lot of alcohol at a time, it can lead you to have a fatty liver and liver cirrhosis. It's not that because you're drinking only once a week. So you should not doing the binge drinking it called. And secondly, very important, when you eat, certain people comes and say, I don't. If you eat a lot of sugar and sweets and refined starch and even like rice, pasta, a lot, and plus if you eat or drink a lot of fruit juices, fructose, corn syrup, this all can cause you actually same effect as the alcohol. That's what I say sometimes when someone comes, an A blood group, drink 2 glasses of orange juice in the morning and evening, they have a fatty liver than the person drink 1 peg of alcohol. So be careful, guys, to understand that. If you want to know, just put your details here, send a message to us. Always we are welcome to help you. So all this refined starch, sugar, glucose, these are the most culprit than the eggs and fat and everything. I'll be coming to you more in there. So the most important thing is, I have some papers to continue with it. Now we have 5 more minutes that we wanted to continue. In this food group, I just thought I'll give you 5 more minutes of some of the information, because we don't have some of the food group that actually in the, like vitamin C, if you can take 550 mg like 4 times is good for you. Like silamarin is good for you. Certain supplements are good for you. There are a lot of things actually. I won't be able to give you all the information in today itself. And these are the things I would say, okay, zinc, magnesium, milk thistle, And I would suggest, if you if you get to us, I can give you a recipe of giving you the we have 4 more minutes. Yeah, I'll give you 4 more minutes, 3 more minutes actually to finish it. Basil is asking me. So conclusion here is you have to be very careful with your liver. You need to give you the informations about those supplements. Stop. Okay, so we all concluding this matter, because once again we were discussing about the liver health, and we know that liver is an amazing and major organ. I cannot give you all this information in the last 1 hour, but I just wanted to pass you very important. If you can have a proper diet, which is with your blood type, your genetic, your gender, your gut, your conditions, your hormonal ability. If you're obese, we try to reverse your fatty liver. Even if you get a beetroot, an example, like if you can have a beetroot extract, if you cannot have a beetroot juice, this is beetroot, carrot, ginger, parsley, lemon, celery, all that ingredients in going in, and a 6 or 7 or 8, or you can increase more of only vegetables, not fruits in it, no fruits in it. And this actually can detox you, cleanse you. Like this, if you have, we teach people actually to have a shot of beetroot juice the first day, 50 ml, then increase to 1 week, maybe after that 75, then we go to 100 ml, then we go up to 3 weeks or 4 weeks. Most of, even including liver cirrhosis cases, we may able to reverse it, taking some of the supplements like selamarin, a lot of things actually like that, increasing vitamin C, zinc, magnesium. All this can actually help in improving, reversing the fatty liver. And I wanted to just tell you an amazing this thing. You can actually, the other day, someone has to replace the liver, and the donor went, and the doctor is my friend. He's in Amrita Hospital, and I know the other person, and he said this guy actually have more than 40-45% of the fatty liver, which means like they're not able to. Even if you have a 5% or 10%, they are not able to remove your liver, because someone to replace the liver, I understand, the doctor told me, I understand, I just double checked, but I believe 70% of the liver of the other person, they have to cut it and remove and put it to the new person. So literally 30% only the healthy liver that person have, then the 70% can regrow back to the person who is a donor. Do you understand what I'm saying is? So 70% of the liver is cut, and we are giving to the donor is giving to the person, and the person who is donating it, his liver is only 30 and he has to regrow. Same thing with the fatty liver. Wherever the condition, grade 1, grade 2, when it's reaching on grade 3 is a fibrosis, still there, your liver can be reversed easily. It will be very difficult, because the scars will be more, liver will be damaged almost completely. That is the stage called liver cirrhosis. And please understand, doing a blood test is not going to give you that result until you are too late. Please do some action. If you are overweight, if you have a hormonal imbalance, if your kids are overweight, if you are obese, even if you have a little abdomen, you have 100% fatty liver, take some action and do something. Today is the liver day. Anyone need any information more than this, please contact us. We are at Body Perfect Holistic Center Marina, Body Perfect Slimming Center Karama, Power Gym Karama, Sports by Karama, Dr. Jaison's team. All our doctors and dietitians and physios and everyone is qualified. Please walk into one of our places or send us a message if you are abroad, and we are ready to help you. Once again, thank you very much for listening, and stay tuned. I'll be giving you all around the year, at least once a week, because this is a very big subject. So let us talk about this time. This time means last year I have done with the gut test, and today gut health. Now I'm going to continue with every week, once a week. I'm going to promise you how many other weeks in this month, this year, I'm going to give you an amazing information about, at least if another 40 or 45 weeks left, I'm going to give you every single week an amazing information about your liver, like gut. So stay tuned. And once again, thank you very much.